We still have the threat for some coastal flooding across the area. We've actually seen some reports of that still across the area even today. Yesterday, though, was the worst of it. Today won't be as bad. We actually have a coastal flood warning up for the coastal communities of the Treasure Coast. In the meantime, Hurricane Nicole made landfall as a Category 1 hurricane with winds up to 75 miles per hour south of Vero Beach overnight while you're sleeping, or probably weren't sleeping. Maybe you were up with us at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now you can see the center of the storm continuing to move away from our viewing area and now moving just north of Tampa. There's the center. Outer rain bands extending as far south as Fort Myers and pushing all the way north towards the Carolinas. Some of the heaviest of that rainfall, though, across Tampa and dealing with the storm surge threat across Tampa and then also towards Jacksonville and Daytona Beach with that onshore flow. And here's the latest track from the National Hurricane Center. Winds down to 50 miles per hour. It's moving very, very quickly. So even as we head into Friday evening, this system will pretty much fizzle out. Winds down to about 35 miles per hour. In fact, it's a pretty nice day. Delray Beach cameras showing partly cloudy skies out there. A very nice morning, but we're going to be dealing with the threat for some rough beach and boating conditions throughout the day. So as we've been saying, stay off the water today. Conditions do start to improve into the weekend. We still have a tropical storm warning issued for the offshore waters of the Treasure Coast. Also, that coastal flood warning from Vero Beach, Fort Pierce down into Hope Sound. You can see these wave heights ranging from 7 to 10 feet. And again, they will continue to climb throughout the day today. And then as we head into tomorrow, slowly coming down to about 4 to 8 feet, and then into the weekend down to 2 to 4 feet. So for today, a stray shower possible, partly cloudy skies, pretty nice day, but a bit on the windy side. And then as we head into this evening, Steve, you have a closer look at that, but it does look better in terms of those winds later on today.
Yeah, the winds are slowly going to start to come on down as we head into the next few hours. The storm is pulling away, but it's still firing off the winds locally. Here's what the winds look like right now. These are sustained winds, so these are the constant winds. Right now, winds into the Treasure Coast anywhere from 20 to 25 miles an hour sustained. Into the Palm Beaches, roughly 15 miles an hour sustained. But if you look at the wind gusts, the gusts are still pretty active. We're talking wind gusts over 30 miles an hour, 37 into Vero, 35 Stewart, 32 into Okeechobee, even to the Palm Beaches and Boca. It's still quite blustery with wind gusts over 30 miles an hour. Now, as we head into the next few hours, the winds stay quite gusty, but then notice how they start to drop on off as we head towards the evening hours. So around 5 p.m., the gusts are down to about 20, 25 miles an hour. And then after sunset, the wind gusts down to about 15 miles an hour. So some good news there. And as we head into tomorrow, winds generally at about 10 to 15. So all is quiet right now on radar. Still tracking a couple of spotty showers that are coming in off of the Gulf. So notice these little streamers right here. Some of these may actually work their way into our area over the next couple of hours. So we can't rule out a few showers, but the steadiest rain is long gone. As we head into the afternoon hours, this will continue to zoom on away. It's moving fairly quickly, and soon enough it's going to work its way up towards the Panhandle, taking the steadiest rain with it. But well south of the center, we still have these little showers that'll move on in from time to time. So we're not completely dry, we're just mainly dry. Otherwise, we're partly to mostly cloudy and certainly on the blustery side.